Hi guys, welcome to another video. I thought I'd do a quick video today about drumming without a drum kit. Now, depending where you are, you might not have access to drums at the moment. You might not have a drum kit at all. Drum kit might be somewhere else, or you might be somewhere different to where your drum kit normally is. Or you might have acoustic drums and it's not appropriate for you to be playing all the time on those. So what I've done is I've put together a quick video on some ways that you can still drum even in the absence of a drum kit. So let's have a look at some of those. The most popular one by far and away that I recommend to my students is sofa drumming. Most people have a sofa in their house and hopefully you have a few cushions on there as well. What you need to do is set yourself up on a chair facing the sofa, and you need a cushion on either side of you with space in the middle. The floor is going to be the bass drum. The sofa directly in front of you is your snare drum. And if you're right-handed, you'll have a cushion to your left for your hi-hat and a cushion to your right for your ride cymbal. And if you're left-handed, that'll be the other way round. So you'll have the cushions in the same place, but the one on the left will be your ride and the one on the right will be your hi-hat. Here's a quick picture of my sofa and what that looks like. You can use sticks or rods or brushes if you want on the sofa, and what's great is you know you're not going to be making a ton of noise. Here's a quick demonstration of what my sofa sounds like. For you percussionists, if you don't have access to a djembe or a cajon, well, that's an easy fix. Cardboard boxes will do just fine. I've gone for a Ritz biscuits box today because that's what I had lying around. It's fairly sturdy. You can get some great sounds out of it, and it's really good for practicing the different patterns and the different strokes, so slap strokes and tone and bass strokes for you djembe players. And cajon players as well. You've got exactly the same setup, but just cardboard rather than wood. It's a square face with sides. Perfect for practicing cajon. Here's a quick example of a Ritz box cajon. Another alternative to the sofa is a practice pad. Most drummers have one of these. I know I have several of these lying around the house. They're very affordable, very easy to get hold of. Practice pads are perfect for practicing your rudiments, your different stickings, stick technique, control, and so on. For those of you that are fans of the drumometer, it's a perfect tool for practicing those singles, doubles, and paradiddles for when we get back to school and see if you can beat your records. I've gone for the Steve Gadd anniversary pad in this one. It's best to set it up on a stand, or if you don't have a stand, a table. Something sturdy where it's not going to move around is best for this. You don't want the pad sliding around. If you don't have a practice pad, a mouse mat makes a really good substitute. Again, just put it on a flat surface somewhere so it doesn't move around too much, and away you go. I've gone for the Mad Catz gaming mouse pad in my video today. Here's what it sounds like. For those of you into your jazz, another option for practicing without a drum kit is to use an old snare drum head with a pair of brushes. I've actually gone for an old Evans snare drum head and sellotaped it to an old plastic plate, a picnic plate, just to give it a bit more stability. You don't have to do that, but it's another option. Just give it a bit more weight and it's a bit more sturdy on the table. Here's me playing on my brush practice pad. If you don't have any old drum heads lying around, we get our old friend the cardboard box again. Most cardboard boxes are brilliant for brushwork because they have a really good texture to them that the brushes can pick up on. I stole this idea from the great Dave Weckl, who I first saw do this on his Synergy album. If you haven't heard that album, definitely give it a listen. Phenomenal drumming by the man Mr. Weckl. Here's my cardboard box brush setup. In the absence of a cardboard box, brushes on a table, a wooden surface, any wooden surface really, would be ideal. Again, the wood picks up the brushes really nicely. You can also do this one outside. If you've got a wooden table outside, if the weather's as nice as it is at the moment when I'm shooting this is another great one to do, and it has the benefit of being very, very quiet. Here's what brushes sound like on a table. You don't have to use sticks, brushes or rods if you don't have any to hand. Anything will do really. In this next video I've gone for a paintbrush and a wooden spoon. I stole this idea from a recording session in London where we wanted something to get a really interesting sound out of the cymbals. So for those of you with acoustic kits, using paintbrushes on cymbals gives you a really lovely soft sound as well. Here's what that sounds like. Being a mad coffee fan, I often have a lot of cardboard cups lying around for if I want to take a coffee out with me. Seeing as I'm not doing it at the moment, I thought I'd put some of them to good use. The joy of a percussive instrument like the drums is you don't actually need something to make a pitched sound. Percussion is literally making sound by hitting something. You can make a drum kit out of almost anything. In this next video I've gone for a cardboard box, the cups and the paintbrush and the wooden spoon. But you can build a drum kit out of almost anything. Have some fun actually creating your own drum kit, customise it, maybe make it into some kind of craft project as well. Feel free to let me know what you've come up with. Obviously having drums is the best option for practicing drums, but if you don't have them, that's not a reason for stopping your learning or your practicing. Hopefully these ideas have given you some inspiration. Please feel free to let me know if you've got any others and we can share them with everybody else. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.